Hi guys, welcome to Bits and Bytes. Today we'll talk about ls commands on Linux. Ls is a short form of list. It shows us what files and directories we have in our current directory or a particular directory if we pass any argument. So let's say if we run ls, then it will show us that these are the files and directories we have inside this abc directory. Now how we do know that which one is directory, which one is file? Well, from this color code we can assume that these are the directories and these are the files, but there is other options to know that. So to know that, we can list down all these files and their attributes. So to do that, we can do ls minus l. Now this will show us some other attributes or other properties of these files and directories. So the files and directories name are here on this rightmost column, but we have some other information about those individual files and directories. Now if you see this first column, in this first column you will see this is the permission of this file or directory, and at the first character it is mentioned d is for directory. So this is actually a directory or folder. This is also a directory, this is also a directory, this is also a directory, this is also a directory. This is a blank, that means it is a file. Similarly, this is a directory and rest of these blanks are files. Now here this rwx, these are actually permission. It is a little bit depth, advanced stuff. I will discuss this later in a separate video. To make this video short, I will skip this one. In a separate video I will explain you all these attributes of this ls minus l commands. Well, now we have this list of directories and files. We also need to see, if there is any hidden file present in this directory. For example, let me create a hidden file. Now in Linux, hidden file name starts with dot. So if you give a dot in front of a file name, then it will be treated as a hidden file. So if I do simple ls minus l, I won't see this particular hidden file. But to see that, I have to do ls minus a. So ls minus a actually gives all the files including hidden files and directories. Now again, it comes as a horizontal a row, but if I want it to be a list format, then ls minus a, then again append l. So now see, I have this hidden file over here. Then let's say I have some let's say I have some files inside this file list. Do I have? No, I don't have. Let me create some. Touch 1 2 3, touch 2 3 4. So I have these 3 files inside this file list, right? Now instead of going into that file list directory, I can directly check from this abc directory whether I have any file or directory is inside this file list or inside any other directories. So to do that, I have to send the name of the directory in the ls-l command. So if I do that, ls-l file list, it will show me that these particular files are there inside ls-l. Now you can do that with the multiple directories also. Let's say I want to check all these 1 2 3 4 5 directories, whether there is any file inside them or not. So what I can do is, in a single command, I can do 1 2 3 4 5, and it will show that, well, inside 1 there is nothing, total 0 element, inside 2 total 0 element, inside 3 total 0 element. Actually I do not have anything over there, but if I append the file list with that also, so you see, on these directories I don't have any elements, but inside file list I have these 3 elements. Well, what if you do not want to list what is there inside this file list? You just want to name the entire directory. Let's say I do not know the exact name of the directory, right? And I remember that the file directory name is something like file, and I give a star. Then it will also show me the name of these files inside it. But what if I just want to see what is the name of the parent directory? So to do that, I have to append this ls-ld, and it will show me only name of the file instead of showing the in the content inside of this directory. It will only show me the name of this directory. So it is sometimes it is very useful when you just want to find out the name of these directories. Next option, we can use some sorting in the file lists. So let's say I have all these directories and files. Those are sorted in according to their name. So first comes the numbers, then the alphabetically this list are sorted. Now what if I want to sort them according to time? So to do that, I can do ls-lt. Now ls-lt will do is it will show the newest file or directory first and the oldest one at last. So let's see, this timestamp of this directory is recent and timestamp of this file is very old. So it will sort in that order. And if you want to reverse that order, you just have to append ls r with this option. So ls-lt r, that will just reverse that order. So newest one will show at the end and oldest one will show at the beginning. Now the T option is for this timestamp of these files and directories. But what if we want to sort them according to their size? So to do that, you just need to replace the T with S, capital S. So capital S will sort them according to their size. So this file has a 13 bit or byte, 13 byte size. This has 39 byte. This is a 4096 byte, that is 4 kilobyte. Again, if you want to reverse this, you just it is already on reverse, but if you want to just see this biggest file on top, you just need to do ls-ls. Now you can see that here this is the column of the size for every directory and files. Now these are in a byte sequence, and if you have a very large or very big file, and you have a very big byte sequence, it will be inconvenient to every time calculate the actual size in a human readable format, right? So if you want to see this file size or directory size on a human readable format, then you just need to add this H option. So the H here stands for human readable, and once you do that, it will show you in this way. So these numbers are in byte, the K means kilobyte. If you have anything let's say in megabyte, it will show in as a M, and if you have anything in gigabyte, it will show as G, and so on. So here, here are the most common options of ls command. Now I'll show you one option that is called hide. You can hide something in ls command output, but that is in special case it is used. It is not a basic stuff, but yet I'll show you that. So let's say we have these files, right? And what we want is we want to list all those files and directories that do not start with A. So we have these two files that starts with A, correct? And I just want to hide these particular two files. Now that we can do with ls, that is ls minus l, then hide equals to inside quote, let's say A, then star. Star means anything after A. So this is a regular expression, and it does means that anything that starts with A. Now once I enter, you will see that this particular two file won't be visible in the output. So see this this ls actually omitted these two files from this output, because I have given it this a star in the hide parameter. I hope you find this helpful. Thank you guys. Please share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.